The circle's tiny. 3 players left. You edit, you build, you jump, and you hear the sound of a rocket exploding nearby. Your hands are shaking. One wrong move and it's over. You take the shot. The screen lights up and says, "Victory Royale!" But pause for a second. Every sound, every movement, every ripple of smoke, it all works in perfect sync. Ever wondered how a world this alive is even possible? Welcome to Industria, where we uncover the fascinating processes behind the manufacturing of items inside the factories. So grab your snacks and let's go. But before we dive deep into how Fortnite is truly made, subscribe to the channel and like the videos if you enjoy them and want us to keep entertaining you on how your favorite games, items, and toys are made. And yeah, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you can watch our new videos in no time. From the first pixel to the final explosion, what happens behind the scenes is as intense as a final circle. When you first drop into a match, you might not think about it, but Fortnite's story didn't start with Battle Royale. It began in 2011 as a small side project at Epic Games, the same studio behind Gears of War and Unreal Tournament. At first, it was just an idea. What if players could build and survive together? That idea became Fortnite. Save the World, a co-op survival game. But then came 2017. Epic saw the massive rise of Battle Royale games and decided to take a risk. In just 2 months, a small team inside Epic transformed Fortnite into the Battle Royale version we know today. Within 2 weeks of launch, over 10 million players had joined. That's when Fortnite exploded into pop culture, not just as a game, but as a phenomenon. Today, Fortnite has a long-standing collaboration with PlayStation, including exclusive skins, for instance, Kratos and Astrobot, and seasonal crossovers that integrate PlayStation aesthetics and bonus cosmetics for console players. That partnership strengthens Fortnite's reach across platforms and ties the console world to its evolving universe. When you glide down from the battle bus, everything you behold, the landscape and below, the mountains, grass, and neon cities with skyscrapers, is all powered by Unreal Engine, Epic's very own game engine. This is where the magic happens. Every brick you build, every explosion, every water ripple, all of it is simulated in real time. Fortnite runs on Unreal Engine 5 today, capable of rendering millions of polygons per frame, all while maintaining a smooth 60 FPS on modern consoles. The world you play in is not just drawn, it is calculated. Lighting, reflections, and shadows, all of it uses ray tracing to simulate how real light behaves. Even the smallest visual detail, like a bullet spark or character emote shadow, follows physics that exist only inside Unreal's digital laws. But here's something most players don't realize, that Fortnite's map is alive. Yes, you heard it right. Every update, Epic tweaks the terrain, refines textures, or adds new POIs. The Fortnite island is not just updated, it is rebuilt piece by piece before every season launch. You're probably wondering how the Fortnite map is made. Stick around to find out. When a new season drops, you see it instantly, the new landscapes, cities, and biomes. But behind that excitement are hundreds of levels of designers, artists, and environmental modelers. They start with concept sketches, digital artboards showing possible locations, a cyberpunk city, a jungle temple, or a snowy mountain base. Then, designers block these areas out in 3D, testing how players move, build, and fight in them. Each building is carefully scaled for vertical gameplay, meaning the architecture is literally designed for you to build on top of it, upward or downward across architecture. Every loot chest and weapon spawn point manually placed and stress-tested for balance and fairness. The Fortnite island has changed shape over 20 major times since its launch, with dozens of limited-time maps used for events, like the End and Chapter 4's launch. But how do these changes reach players around the world all at once without breaking the game? That's where Epic's real power lies. Imagine hundreds of millions of players logging in across PC, console, and mobile, all dropping onto the same map. How does Epic make sure every bullet, every build, and every action happens in perfect sync? The answer lies in Epic's cloud-based servers. Each Fortnite match is hosted on dedicated AWS and Epic Online Services servers. Each server runs at 30 to 60 ticks per second, meaning the server updates 30 to 60 times a second to keep everything accurate. Your actions are sent as data packets to the server, verified, then broadcast to every other player, all in milliseconds. That's why when you build a wall, someone on another continent sees it instantly. Fortnite servers handle up to 12 million concurrent players during live events, like Travis Scott's astronomical concert in 2020. That's not just a game, that's a digital stadium. You know that moment when a new skin drops and suddenly everyone's wearing it? Those designs go through months of concept work. Artists at Epic draw characters in 2D first, creating different body types, outfits, and themes, from futuristic armor to classic crossovers like Spider-Man or Naruto. Then they sculpt them in 3D software, adding textures, fabric details, and glowing effects. Every skin is rigged with bones, so it can move naturally during emotes or dances. Those dances that characters perform are mostly captured from real human motion using motion capture suites. Epic has over 1,000 plus official skins and collaborations with over 100 franchises, including Marvel, Star Wars, and even real-world celebrities. But there is something deeper here. Fortnite is not just designing characters, it is designing identities. When you wear a skin, you are expressing your story. That's what keeps players emotionally connected to the game. So what happens when you hit that build key? Behind the scenes, millions of lines of C++ code and blueprint visual scripts control every single game mechanic, from how wood bends when hit to how gravity pulls your character mid-jump. Epic uses its own blueprint system, a visual coding language that allows designers to tweak gameplay without writing raw code. It's what makes Fortnite adaptable, a playground for both developers and players. Fortnite's creative mode was built using the same scripting tools developers use, meaning players are literally using Epic's own tools to create their own games. That's part of why Fortnite has evolved into more than a shooter. It's a platform for creators, hosting over 80 million player-made maps to date. You hear the storms rumble, the soft grass under your feet, and the sound of a sniper shot miles away. That's not random. Epic's sound designers layer every effect, mixing 3D audio that changes based on your position. Each gun has its own frequency profile, meaning a SCAR sounds different from a burst rifle even through walls. Music cringes are dynamic too. When the storm closes, the pitch and tempo shift to increase tension. Fortnite uses adaptive soundscapes that are modulated by real-time map state. More players around you, more layered sounds. In open zones, minimal ambiance. Sound design even influences gameplay. Footsteps on different materials like wood, metal, and water change pitch and volume, giving you clues about enemy movement. Remember the Travis Scott concert? Or the Black Hole event that shut down the entire game for 2 days? Those weren't just cutscenes. They were real-time simulations played out inside Fortnite's engine. Epic synchronizes every animation, camera angle, and explosion for millions of players, all without pre-rendered video. During Chapter 2's finale, over 15.3 million players participated live, and over 3 million watched on YouTube simultaneously. In recent seasons, Fortnite has crossed over with Marvel and Star Wars for live events that include narrative branching, meaning player actions during the event influence map changes afterward. That's not just a gaming event, that's a virtual universe unfolding live. Updates and patches is a never-ending cycle that keeps the users coming back to the game. Every Thursday, players wait for the next update. New weapons, POIs, or skins. But behind that excitement is an army of developers testing thousands of changes weekly. Epic uses a content pipeline where updates are first simulated on internal servers, tested by QA teams, and then pushed globally. Epic releases an average of 1 major update every 2 weeks and over 100 patches annually. Epic also rolls out seasonal thematic updates, for example, Halloween and Winterfest, that temporarily change gameplay rules, like zombies or low-gravity modes. This constant evolution keeps communities alive, theories vibrant, and your curiosity sparked. But Fortnite today isn't just a game. It's a metaverse, a virtual hub for concerts, brand collabs, and even film screenings. From Star Wars lightsaber battles to Ariana Grande's Rift Tour, Fortnite has redefined what interactive entertainment can be. The game has generated over $26 billion in revenue since launch, making it one of the highest-grossing games ever. Fortnite's creator economy pays out millions annually to content creators who build maps or host events, effectively making the game a platform for income and fame. And yet, the future of Fortnite isn't even about Battle Royale anymore. It's about creativity, collaboration, and what the world's players will build next. When you glide over that island, feel the rush, and fight for the win, or in that moment when your best friend revives you with 1 second left on the clock, you are not just playing a game. It's the late-night laughter, the crazy builds, and the shared wins that feel bigger than they should. For millions, Fortnite is not just pixels, but it is memories. From the first brick in tiled towers to the final storm circle, Fortnite isn't just built, it is lived. Something millions helped shape, frame by frame, code by code, dream by dream. And every time you hit Ready Up, you're joining one of the largest digital communities on Earth. So next time you load into a match, remember, every color, every portrayed emotion, every sound of your pickaxe hitting the ground, someone, somewhere designed that moment just for you. And there you go, how Fortnite is made. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Industria. And if you are interested in finding out how PlayStation is actually made, from Final Fantasy to God of War, then you must check out the video on the channel. And let us know in the comments what stuff we should dive into next.